Welcome to the Social Lens and thank you for watching. In recent months, the political landscape of South Africa has witnessed a significant surge in the Cape independence movement, popularly known as the Cape Exit. Spearheaded by Phil Craig, this movement has garnered considerable attention and support, setting the stage for a potential shift in the country's political dynamics. Simultaneously, the emergence of the Referendum Party has added another layer to the upcoming elections, as it actively campaigns for votes and strives to make its mark in the political arena. The Cape independence movement traces its roots to long-standing grievances and aspirations within the Western Cape province. Advocates argue that the region's unique cultural, economic, and social dynamics warrant greater autonomy, if not full independence, from the central government in Pretoria. Proponents of the movement believe that a Cape exit would lead to improved governance, economic prosperity, and the ability to address local issues more effectively. The Cape independence movement has resonated with a significant portion of the Western Cape population. A series of public rallies, town hall meetings, and social media campaigns have fueled grassroots support, with many residents expressing frustration with what they perceive as neglect from the central government. However, the movement has also faced opposition from critics who question its feasibility and potential consequences for the country's unity. Concurrent with the rise of the Cape independence movement, the Referendum Party has emerged as a new player in South African politics. The party's ideology centers on decentralization, transparency, and empowering the electorate to shape the nation's future. As elections loom on the horizon, the Referendum Party has intensified its efforts to secure voter support. The party's leaders emphasize the need for a political system that reflects the will of the people and promises to address the shortcomings of the current governance structure. While the Referendum Party brings a new perspective to South African politics, it faces challenges in breaking through the established political landscape. The party must navigate a complex electoral system, compete with well-established parties, and convince voters of the efficacy of its approach. However, the growing discontent with traditional politics and the appeal of direct democracy present opportunities for the Referendum Party to make a significant impact. Although distinct in their primary objectives, the Cape independence movement and the Referendum Party share common ground in their call for greater autonomy and decentralization. While the Cape Exit movement focuses on regional independence, the Referendum Party seeks to empower citizens nationwide through direct participation in decision-making processes. The convergence of these movements could potentially reshape the political landscape and lead to a more decentralized governance structure. At the heart of the Cape independence movement is a fundamental aspiration to shield the Western Cape from what its proponents perceive as the inadequacies of governance witnessed in other provinces under the leadership of the ANC. Advocates assert that the unique socio-economic landscape of the Western Cape demands a more tailored and responsive approach, one that is free from what they view as the recurrent failures of the ANC's national governance. The movement contends that by establishing independence, the Western Cape could extricate itself from the grip of a national political trajectory that has, in their eyes, consistently fallen short of delivering effective and accountable governance. Furthermore, the Cape independence movement underscores a deep-seated frustration with the persistent national electoral victories of the ANC, despite dissatisfaction with its performance. Supporters argue that the Western Cape, as an economic powerhouse and cultural hub, could unlock its full potential by governing itself without being tethered to a national political landscape that, in their perspective, perpetuates a cycle of ineffective governance. In essence, the movement's primary goal is not merely separation for the sake of autonomy, but a passionate pursuit of self-governance that is tailored to the unique needs and aspirations of the Western Cape. PhilCraig's proposal for a referendum in the Western Cape marks a significant development in the Cape independence movement. By suggesting a referendum to the President of South Africa, Craig is advocating for a democratic process to gauge the true sentiments of the people residing in the Western Cape regarding the quest for regional autonomy. A referendum would serve as a formal mechanism for the people of the Western Cape to have their voices heard on the matter, providing a platform for open and transparent dialogue. Twitter, often considered a virtual town square for public opinions, has witnessed a surge of tweets opposing the Cape Exit movement. Users from various backgrounds and regions within South Africa have been vocal about their commitment to national unity and their skepticism regarding the feasibility and desirability of the Western Cape breaking away. The opposition on social media is not limited to any specific demographic, rather, it reflects a diverse range of voices united in their resistance to the fragmentation of the nation. A significant number of South Africans have vocalized their staunch opposition, asserting that such a move would occur over their dead bodies. This vivid expression of resistance underscores the deeply ingrained commitment to the unity of South Africa among these citizens. They perceive the Cape independence movement as a threat to the nation's cohesion and reject the idea of the Western Cape breaking away from the country. Amidst the fervor surrounding the Cape independence movement, a notable point of contention has emerged, drawing attention to the foreign origins of PhilCraig, the movement's leader. Born in Britain, Craig's leadership role has sparked discontent among a significant number of South Africans who question the legitimacy of a movement advocating for regional autonomy led by an individual not native to the country. The fact that the face of the Cape independence movement is a British national has fueled speculation and conspiracy theories about potential external influences in what is perceived by some as an internal affair. The concern over Craig's foreign origins has given rise to theories suggesting that the Cape independence movement may be part of a broader agenda orchestrated by external Western powers to sow division and instability within South Africa. Skeptics argue that the movement led by a non-South African figure may serve as a tool for foreign interference, potentially aiming to weaken the country by encouraging regional secession. This skepticism underscores the complex intersection of domestic political aspirations and international perceptions, adding an additional layer of complexity to the already multifaceted discourse surrounding the Cape independence movement. In a recent address to supporters of the MK Party, former South African President Jacob Zuma introduced a surprising political proposal by suggesting a reduction in the number of provinces from the current 9 to the 4 that existed prior to the democratic transition in 1994. Zuma framed the suggestion as a strategic move to counter the momentum of the Cape independence movement, particularly in the Western Cape. By consolidating provinces, Zuma implied that the concentrated majority advocating for independence in the Western Cape could be diluted, thereby diminishing the political force behind the movement. This proposal has added a new dimension to the ongoing political debate, introducing the notion that altering the administrative structure of the country could be wielded as a countermeasure against regional autonomy movements. Zuma's proposal, however, has sparked considerable controversy and debate, with critics questioning the motivations behind such a strategic maneuver. Skeptics argue that reducing the number of provinces could have far-reaching consequences beyond the immediate political landscape, impacting administrative efficiency, local governance, and potentially infringing on the principle of regional autonomy. As the Cape independence movement gains traction, Zuma's suggested political strategy further exemplifies the complex interplay of power dynamics within South African politics, where tactics to curtail regional autonomy movements become intertwined with broader political agendas. However, as this movement unfolds, it also reveals the deep-seated complexities and passionate sentiments embedded in the South African identity. The unfolding chapters of this narrative will not only define the political landscape but also serve as a testament to the resilience, diversity, and democratic ideals that form the foundation of the Rainbow Nation. If you found this video informative, please click the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time.